especially in the beginning, they would not have been seated nearly as high. She is a big part of the reason why the Dallas Flash are favored in almost every matchup they play. Here we go.
Side out.
And I did have a chance to watch Georgia and Tyra play against the Miami Pickleball Club in Dallas' first match this morning. Got off to a slow start there, but they were able to pull through the win. They'll be looking to start a little more quickly here.
Second serve.
And on the side of Texas, you've got Tina Pisnik on the left side playing with Caitlin Christian, two ladies with high-level professional tennis backgrounds coming into pickleball.
Point.
Yeah, well, these two teams have played each other twice in the regular season, and Dallas came up on top in both women's. In the first matchup, Tina was playing with Etta, and then they traded for Caitlin in the middle of the season, and Dallas was able to beat Tina and Caitlin 11-3 in the last matchup of this particular match.
Caitlin Christian fresh off a nice quarterfinal run in women's doubles alongside Jessie Irvin at the Great Vegas Cup last week in Las Vegas.
Second serve.
And Caitlin Christian, of course, also ranked number 3 in the PPA women's singles ranking. So the doubles is certainly there, but the singles is really what she's known for.
Point.
There's pressure there from the Dallas Flash ladies, and Dallas on the board.
1-1-2.
Looks like Texas is stacking Tina on the left.
1-1-2.
Both ladies are very capable on the left, so it's interesting that they are keeping Tina on the left with Caitlin on the right here.
Nice put away there from Caitlin Christian. Angled shot. And to your point, keeping Tina on the left. Tina Pisnik has, I mean, she is just so solid at that kitchen line. Likes to use a lot of cut dinks. Has a great backhand counter as well.
Exactly. It looks like I'm interested to see if Georgia and Tyra also unwind the stack or if they're just going to play straight up. It looks like they're playing straight up right now.
1-1-1.
Yep.
Second serve.
And if you're new to Major League Pickleball, here's how it goes. One game, side-out scoring. You only score on your serve at 2-11. There are 2 gender doubles games and 2 mixed doubles games.
Side out.
Nice angle there from Georgia Johnson. And to your point about not wanting to unwind the stack yet for Dallas, still so early in this one, trying to figure out which patterns are going to work. It has been a while since these teams have faced off. They haven't done so since July.
Second serve.
KK with a couple big-time overheads. Usually Tyra gets a few back, but she wasn't able to return 2 of KK's big-time overheads. She's got one of the best overheads in the women's game for sure.
Side out.
Now the wind picking up here at Brookhaven, going to make it a little bit more difficult for these third shots to be effective. And another big point that we can talk about after this point is going to be not using the LT Pro 48, switching to the Vulcan V Pro Flight for this event.
Point.
Yeah, exactly, Will. So the lifetime ball usually tends to bounce up a little bit more and give a little bit more bounce for drives off of the bounce and speed ups off of the bounce. This Vulcan ball doesn't bounce quite as high. And so you'll see players adjusting to that throughout the event.
Point.
Texas opening up a 2-point advantage here early thanks to a missed return.
3-1-2.
The hands are on fire, and it stays in for Tyra Black. The crowd showing their appreciation. There's the flash mob coming alive.
1-3-1. Second serve.
Off the net, Tina Pisnik catches Tyra Black. Now we will see Tyra Black stack on that left side.
Side out.
And Will, the wind is definitely playing a factor here. We can feel the wind up here in the commentator's booth, but the wind is kind of going from the Ranchers towards the Dallas Flash, maybe a little bit sideways as well. So keep an eye on that as this whole match progresses. Dallas chose not to unwind again. Very interesting.
And of course, Caitlin Christian, one of the best serves on the women's side in pro pickleball, uses that for her single success. You watch her walk up right there.
A little bit of a Happy Gilmore type of serve.
And just as effective.
Yeah, absolutely.
Side out.
A lot of side outs here. Both teams not able to find a rhythm yet.
1-3-1.
And Dallas looking to get into that rhythm with Tyra stacked now on the left. We'll see if that changes things.
Nice put away there from Caitlin Christian. Both of these teams 1-0 so far on the event. Dallas beating Miami earlier this morning. Texas beating the SoCal Hard Eights 3-0. Pisnik looking to pull the trigger off the bounce. Georgia Johnson says no way. Some of the heaviest hands in pro pickleball.
2-3-2. Point.
Little lucky net cord there for Tyra. She did say sorry. I'm not quite sure how sorry she is, but she did say it. So
3-3-2.
That's positive.
You're never really sorry.
No, absolutely not.
Hard to believe.
Side out.
Tyra might be.
Yeah, of course.
But me, never, ever, ever.
The thirds again, just been a challenge to kind of get them down, get them to be unattackable so far.
3-3-1.
With this wind.
Point.
Little uncharacteristic dink there from Georgia. I don't know if the ball hopped a little weird. She looked down at the court, like maybe the ball hopped a little weird there.
Point.
Back-to-back speed-ups there from Georgia Johnson. Don't always see that. And now the Ranchers here a chance to lead
5-3-1.
to get to the side switch with a 3-point lead. And they get there. Nice start here for Texas. 6-3. 3 in women's doubles against the Dallas Flash of 2025. In a good position to do so. 6-3 here. And make it 7 is Caitlin Christian making her presence felt there on the right side.
7-3-1. Second serve.
Both teams readjusting to the wind now. It's obviously blowing in the same direction, but they've switched sides, so they're going to need a little bit of time to get used to that. Oh, Tyra with a little fake out there. Thought she was going down the line and just softly put it over to the corner.
Serve back to Dallas, but some work to do.
3-7-1. Second serve. Three, 7-2. Let, reserve. Three, 7-2.
There's Tyra Black through the middle.
Four, 7-2. Side out.
Little speed up there from Tyra to Tina's forehand. Probably wants that one back. Tina ready for it, puts it away very easily.
7-4-1.
Looking to gain on this 3-point lead.
Second
Nice
serve.
defense from Texas, but not quite enough as a mini Ernie there from Tyra Black forces the error.
7-4-2. Side out.
Maybe a little over-ambitious there from Caitlin Christian trying to poach off the third shot.
I like the aggression, though. You're up 3.
4-7-1.
Don't have much to lose. Looks like Tina's going to hit a good drop, so I like the aggressiveness.
Second
And I also
serve.
like betting on the assumption that Tina Piszczyk's is going to hit a good third shot because
4-7-2.
one of the most consistent at getting into the line.
Exactly.
Tina Piszczyk.
Yep. Wow.
Side out.
Very quick side out there for Dallas. They have not found their groove yet. Texas, though, is letting them stay in here,
7-4-1.
so they really need to put some points on the board to keep that scoreboard pressure up.
Point.
Tyra Black misfires there just wide. Looks like Dallas getting some shots that they want, that they would usually be able to put away, just have not been falling so
8-4-1.
far in this one. Surprising, no timeout called by the Flash yet. 8-4. What a get
Second
from
serve.
Tyra Black. That cut angle overhead, I actually spoke about that shot with her last week. She says she gets it from tennis, and when she came into pickleball, people told her not
8-4-2.
to hit that shot, but I'm glad that she has because it certainly paid off there.
For sure.
Side out.
Great speed up out of the air from Tyra. She does a great job of taking time and space away by taking a lot of balls out of the air,
4-8-1.
and that's why she's great on the left side.
Point.
Now Dallas looking to go to work. Missed return from Caitlin Christian.
5-8-1.
And again, Tyra Black attacking off that backhand wing. The flash within 2.
Six, 8-1. Point.
A little bit impatient there from Tina. I don't know if we're using the lifetime ball, Will. I think that might be a good speed up, but this
7-8-1.
this Vulcan ball is just not bouncing quite as high as that lifetime ball.
What a get from Georgia. And just like that, we are tied up. You can feel the momentum shifting from the bench of the
15 seconds.
Welcome back, everybody. This one tied at
1.
8. Dallas versus Texas. The battle for the Lone Star State women's doubles starting us off. And Georgia Johnson and Tyra Black seem to have found something here to look to continue their run. And the net very friendly to Caitlin Christian there on the overhead.
8-8-2. Point.
Oh, just deep there from Tina on the 4th.
9-8-2.
What a combo from Caitlin Christian.
Yeah, usually Tyra's the one doing the earnying, and Caitlin read that she kind of set herself up for her own earny there by dinking to Tyra's backhand outside and then made the move. Tyra did not see that
Second
coming.
serve.
Called her own shot on that one. Another chance here to tie it for Texas.
Little miscommunication there among the Texas ladies. I'm glad neither of them got hurt because both were about to swing for an overhead.
9-9-2.
Tina called it. Caitlin backed off. Tina wasn't sure if Caitlin backed off, but all is good.
Near disaster, but no harm done. And Tina Pisnik finds the body of Tyra Black, who does a split. It always amazes me just how easily she's able to do that. As we get a game point here for the Texas Ranchers.
Dallas,
now we get the timeout called by Dallas. Would have been shocked if they didn't call it right there. And just a really nice resilience here from the Ranchers, Eric. I mean, they were up big, then they dropped 5 in a row. Now they've got game point on their paddle. What do you want to see here from Tina and Caitlin coming out of this timeout to get this done on the first try?
Yeah, I would say on that last point, we saw Tina target Tyra's forehand cross court when Tyra was sitting backhand. So that's why Tyra had to slide to her left and try to find her forehand, but just couldn't. I'd like to see them try to get into the kitchen and just work the point. And it seems like Tina is
15 seconds.
pulling a lot more offense right now, and maybe Caitlin can clean up. So if they see something to be aggressive on, I'd like to see them be aggressive. They're not a dink you to death type of team, and so I'd like to see them play a little bit more aggressive.
Side out.
A nice fourth there from Georgia Johnson. Saves game point.
9-10-1.
Tina's just peppering the middle here, trying to figure out, make Georgia and Tyra figure out who is.
No way.
Wow.
So much spin off the net coupled with the wind. Tina Pisnik unable to handle it. And that apology sure is genuine there from Georgia Johnson.
That had crazy spin.
And the defense of Dallas brings us to a game point flash. My goodness.
11-10-1.
Can they close it? And that one sprayed long, and the Dallas Flash ladies overcome a 4-8 deficit to take this women's doubles game 12.
Off the bounce and out of the air. However, if he pulls it on the wrong shot, sometimes he gets himself and JW in trouble. So I think Augie needs to stay steady in this one for Dallas to have a good shot at this.
Augie Gus serving to start us off.
Side out.
This is going to be, in their two meetings, Texas actually won the men's doubles, but that was when you had Christian Alshon on the right side as opposed to Wyatt Stone. We'll see if the Ranchers can continue to win in men's doubles.
Second serve.
Needing this one after a close women's doubles loss.
0-0-2.
Augie Gus says, no, sir. Middle's not open with two forehands there.
Zero, 0-1.
Back from Wyatt Stone, and he finds an opening.
Yeah, that first speed up, he looked to get JW on the chicken wing, and JW was able to just reset that, but that second speed up off the bounce, really good look there for Wyatt Stone.
Point.
Eric just disgusted with himself, missing a 2-E bounce.
1-0-2.
Dink saying no. Like, how did I miss that?
Combo from the flick wizard, J.W. Johnson, and certainly showing the prowess of that flick right there.
2-0-2. Side out. Zero, 2-1.
That's what I was talking about, Will. Wyatt was targeted on the third. He hit a okay third, hit a better fifth,
1-2-1.
then was able to get into the kitchen and got big in the middle there with his 2E to set up a put away. Really good play there from Wyatt. Followed up by a very poor lob. I think he wants that one back. I don't think he'll be going to that one very often.
1-2-2.
Probably not. JW Johnson, just one of the best overheads. Gets such good wrist snap on that shot. Nice find there from Eric Onsens out of the air. Eric, something you mentioned is, you know, you really want to see just stability here from the Dallas Flash. We've seen almost all the attacks coming from the side of Texas. So interested to see if that's going to change or if the Flash will just continue to be a brick wall at the kitchen line.
Yeah, Will, to your point, JW Johnson is easily known as a top 5 guy in pickleball in both men's and mixed, right? But he doesn't generate a lot of his own offense. He is more well known for countering the offense. So Dallas is actually inviting Texas to speed up at them because especially JW is so good at countering that he would rather have that. And then Augie, on demand apparently, gets sped up on and counters it right back down the middle against Onsens for another point.
I mean, he says, hey, you're talking about my partner. Got to mention me as well.
Right.
Noted, Augie. Wow. And that stays in. No way. Little off-speed spin with the wind for the win. Come on. 4-2 Dallas.
4-2-1.
Stone trying to be sneaky again, but J-Dub's hands too fast.
Yeah, he was definitely baited into speeding that ball up. That was not a good ball to speed up at JW's backhand because he's ready to put that away.
Through the middle goes Eric Onsens. Another chance here for the Flash to get to the end switch. 5-2.
Point.
Missed return. Dallas in control here in men's doubles 6-2. And they're looking to get into a commanding position here in this one. We'll see if Techver, Eric Onsens, and Wyatt Stone. Nice performance so far. Hasn't been anything too crazy offensively, just countering well.
6-2-2.
We'll see if Texas can turn the tide here. Missed return, not going to help that effort, Eric.
Yeah, the wind is really picking up, and it is going from the Ranchers side to the Dallas Flash side, helping that ball sail long. So the Ranchers are going to need to adjust to that, and obviously so will Dallas.
Side out.
Good spot there from Wyatt. Caught Augie after going on a 2E, caught him going middle and then popping it up to put it away.
Point.
Eric Onson's there with that counter. Nearly fell over trying to make sure that ball was actually going to be long, which it was.
Point.
Great patience there from Onsons, moving the ball around, finding Augie's backhand, and then he's trying to get that ball over to Wyatt Stone, but just wasn't able to get it over quite enough, and he puts it away.
Second serve.
Stone looking to be aggressive there, forces it long. Another chance here for Texas to cut the lead to 2.
4-7-2. Point.
And they do it right there, forcing the air as Dallas unwinds the stack, 5-7.
5-7-2.
And the hands on fire for the Ranchers.
Unbelievable point there in the hands battle.
6-7-2. Side out.
Augie Guff finds his mark there, but serve back to Dallas, but it is much closer than it was just a few minutes ago. 7-3, now it's 7-6.
7-6-1. Second serve. Point.
Stone's been so steady. That's one of his first unforced errors. He's been playing very well in this one. I said he needed to be consistent, and he has been.
Through the middle goes Augie Gunn. The lead is up to 3.
Timeout, Texas Ranchers, 9-6-2.
Yeah, it looks like the Ranchers are taking a timeout with their coach, Caleb, giving them a little bit of information.
Caleb Gerard there on the bench for the Texas Ranchers. And I mean, both of these women's doubles had its tense moments. This men's doubles has had its tense moment. The battle for the Lone Star State, Eric, it never disappoints. And this one kind of a must-win. You have to feel like for the Ranchers, I mean, they were so close in women's, and with how good the mixed doubles pairings are for Dallas, you do not want to take a chance on going down 0-2.
Yeah, exactly. I think they need to come up with a strategy to get them back in this one. They were hanging in there, but now Dallas pulling away with a little bit of a lead. They just want to calm the momentum and calm their minds a little bit and get back into this one. Looking for Texas to really put the pressure on Dallas to get that ball back and then get some points on the board.
And you talked in the open about you thought a lot of balls would go to Augie Gunn at the kitchen line, which they have. Usually is you know, it is what it is, but now that he's kind of found his form, right? He's really come alive these last few points with some really nice speed ups.
15 seconds.
Now do you maybe want to try and focus more on J-Dub just because he hasn't really seen as many balls? We'll see if Texas changes things up there. at the kitchen line. It's kind of a lose-lose scenario.
Right. There's not many. The
9-6-2.
best place for Texas to go to is J-Dub's backhand in the dink battles because he does not provide as much offense from that.
There's Wyatt Stone. He hung back and then lunged forward, forcing the air.
Yeah, great hands there from Stone and Onsens. Getting the ball back at 6-9. Looking to put some scoreboard pressure here on the Dallas Flash. And the Flash on an odd number
6-9-1.
do have to unwind the stack here, which could cause some problems.
Point.
Nice leave there as Stone steps in. 7-9.
7-9-1.
And a dodge there from Onsens. Lead cut to 1 once again. Fearless from Onsens.
8-9-1.
Firing there at Augie. Much defense from Dallas. How in the world did they extend that rally?
What a point there. Little net cord action in between. Yeah, here we go.
Side out.
Just catches the net on that third shot drive, does Onsens. Another chance here for the Flash to get to game point.
9-8-1.
On the paddle of J.W. Johnson. And he takes control through the middle. Game point.
10-8-1. Second serve.
And a clutch counter from Onsens off his initial speed up.
Let's see if the Ranchers can get the ball back.
10-8-2.
Just need one more stop.
Side out.
Augie with an uncharacteristic miss on the third, leaving the door open just a little bit for the
8-10-1.
Ranchers here. Got to get 2 on this possession, though, I think, in order to keep their chances alive here in this men's one.
Wyatt Stone doing his part.
Loading up on the 2-y.
So they've
9-10-1.
had chances to tie here late, but not converted. Another one here. And that one goes the way of Texas. 10 all. It's going to take more than 11.
Looks like Dallas
Timeout,
maybe taking
Dallas,
it. Yeah,
10-10-1.
Dallas is taking a timeout here just to regroup themselves. Back to 10-10. Love the aggression from the Texas Ranchers. You know, a lot of times when the pressure is on, a lot of teams go into that. They're down 8-10, and they get the ball back, and a lot of teams kind of play like not to lose. And the Ranchers men came out with the ball and said, we're going to be aggressive, and got 2 points real quick. And it's 10-10 on the one, Will, which really helps. They're going to have 2 shots at this. So momentum has swung a couple of times in this one, but it really is in favor of the Ranchers right now.
I love that point you made, Eric, just about not playing tentatively down the stretch. Hey, man, we could win, we could lose, but we are going to go out swinging regardless. Certainly seeing that come into play here for Eric Onsens and Wyatt Stone. And this would be a big win here for Wyatt. Actually, his base out of Austin Texas. But
15 seconds. Remaining timeouts.
Wants to take down
Texas
Dallas
0.
Flash in their home court.
Time in.
Chance to
10-10-1.
break the tie. A few out balls later, we're still going.
Second serve.
Somehow stays in it. Augie Guff finishes it. I think we had 2 or 3 out balls in a row.
Yeah, Eric Honson's
10-10-2.
is 6'3" with a huge wingspan and had to jump to get one of those. Definitely going out.
Side out.
And unable to get to the kitchen line that time.
Great job, though, by Texas to get the 2 points, to tie it
10-10-1.
up, and great timeout from Dallas, earning the ball back quickly.
Playing
Second
with
serve.
all the angles as Onsens clutches the ATP.
That was set up by a really good
10-10-2.
speed up at JW's backhand high. If it was lower, I think JW is
Side
putting it in.
out.
And a quick miss third from JW. Ball back to Texas at 10-10 with the momentum.
10-10-1.
And there is Eric Onsens putting the pressure on. Game point, Texas. And they were down 10-8 just a few moments ago. Saved 2 game
11-10-1.
points. Now a chance to escape.
Second serve.
Oh, very unlucky net cord there for the Ranchers. Onsens was there, but didn't have enough to put it over.
Net cord galore.
11-10-2.
Doesn't go the way of the Ranchers. Another chance here.
Side out.
No love off the net there either. Both teams have saved 2 game points. Dallas been stuck on 10 for 2 straight side outs. Another 2 chances here to get to 11.
10-11-1. Point.
Full steam ahead for Dallas, and we are tied.
11-11-1.
Make a wish, 11-11. Augie pulls the trigger after a patient exchange. Game point back to Dallas.
You guys have 11. Wyatt, you guys have 11. Switch. And it's coming to Eric.
And
It's coming to Eric. Yeah, Augie's serving to
funnily
Eric.
timed score reminder there from our referee to Wyatt and Eric.
Yeah, thrown off a little bit.
12-11-1.
Game point number 4 for Dallas.
No fear, only tenacity from the Dallas Flash. J.W. Johnson and Aguiga clutch up an epic we just witnessed here on Championship Court. Game points both ways, but the home team, Dallas Flash, get it done. 2 excellent games so far in women's and men's doubles. Up next, we've got mixed doubles. It's the Johnsons taking on Eric Onsens and Tina Pisnik. Must watch pickleball there. Stay with us. This Ranchers, after dropping both men's and women's doubles in tightly contested games. Just long there from J.W. Johnson. Eric, these 2 teams have faced off earlier in the season. It was a battle. Tell us about that one.
Yeah, these 2 have actually faced off twice in the first match in MLP Austin. JW and Georgia won 11-3, and then in MLP Dallas, JW and Georgia won 14-12 in an epic mixed doubles game. So
0-1-1.
They have the advantage, but Eric and Tina have the ability to get this one done. So, and they need to.
Yes,
so we'll see how that goes.
Ball, left foot, you pushed off, left foot.
And you see
Second
just
serve.
why Eric Onsens and Tina Pisnik have been such a tough team with the athleticism of Onsens right there. He is called for a foot fault, but Onsens and Pisnik, 21-12 record together in 2025. JW and Georgia, 28-4. My goodness. What a combination there from Eric Onsens. Texas on the board.
Yeah, as this one progresses,
1-1-2.
we'll see a little bit more of a slice dink battle between the ladies. Forehand slice. Both Georgia and Tina are known to slice dink and have a lot of backspin on those cross-court dinks. So we'll see who can win that in the long term.
It's an interesting point about the dinks, right? Because they're very similar dinks, but Tina Pisnik, of course, high level professional tennis background, was top 30 in the world. Georgia Johnson, no tennis background. So they've both found a way to a slice forehand dink that we'll get to see, but just through different avenues.
Absolutely.
Second serve.
Good put away there from Tina.
2-1-2.
Paddle clink, but we're still going.
Tina's holding her left hand, shaking it off.
Oh, goodness.
Eric definitely hit something there.
Not quite enough, and Tina Pisnik, to your point,
timeout Texas, 3-1-2.
Walks to the bench, calls a timeout. And she
combined with her middle finger and ring finger, so all 3 are kind of taped together to make the motion less, and looks like we're going to get back into play quickly here.
Point.
Appreciate the explanation there, Eric, and we do get started, and just
4-1-2
makes the task at hand even tougher here if you're Texas. I mean, just the de facto #2 mixed doubles team in the world, and the Johnsons on the other side of the net, and now Tina Pisnik having to counter with basically no support from her left arm.
Yeah, well, I will say this injury would affect a lot of women on tour a lot more than it will Tina. Tina doesn't even touch the paddle with her left hand. She basically only does a one-handed backhand, and obviously with a forehand, she's not touching it. So this has a little bit less of effect on her than it would on many other women on tour.
Excellent point there. No Tui for Tina Pisnik.
Her dropping the ball, though, is going to be interesting here.
Oh, my gosh. That is a...
No, she's checking the ball, I think, to make sure that it's still in round.
1-4-2.
JW with another crazy angle overhead.
How many times have we seen that throughout his career?
He does hit the ball hard on the overhead, but he is well known for those angles.
Second serve.
Again, Texas needing to win this game to stay in this one and
4-1-2.
avoid the sweep. Eric Onson's doing his part, getting big in the middle right there.
Yeah, Onsons knows that a lot of the pressure is on him to create the offense and put some balls away to get them back in this one. Tina's going to be steady, but with that injury especially, she's not going to have much offense.
Second serve. One, 4-2. Side out.
Good look there from Onsons. He's got to stay aggressive. I like the look. He just able to hit that into the net. Flash
4-1-1.
with the ball back.
It's really been a stalemate here between Dallas and Texas. Stuck at 4-1. Onson showing an angle of his own on the overhead.
Side out.
Yeah, well, one thing that is definitely affecting Tina, I talked about, you know, not affecting her in terms of the play, but she is holding that left hand. She's in some obvious discomfort, so she's holding that left hand close to her, which is throwing off her balance a little bit, and she's probably not used to playing in that particular position. So she's trying to adjust to that while also being in some pain. So working through this.
Side out.
That angle there from Georgia Johnson, that one not coming back, and you just see even just the elbow, the left elbow of Tina Pisnik very close
4-1-1.
into her side.
Second serve. Now
Shadow is potentially starting to play a role here. It's just about a 50-50 split. Light and dark.
Yeah, anything cross court right now is going to be very difficult to pick up with that 50-50 split, like you said.
Case in point right there is missed cross court dink from Pisnik.
5-1-2.
Running all over the place are the Johnsons, and they get it to 6-1. We get to the side switch.
Correction.
Dallas
Timeout
in
change ends.
full control, looking to close out the sweep here against their intrastate rivals. Dallas leading 6-1.
Time in. 6-1-2. Point.
Yeah, Tina not able to get all the way over into position. Caught unwinding the stack.
7-1-2.
Eric Onson's jumping all over the place, and it pays off.
1-7-1. Second serve.
J.W. Johnson catches Onson square in the chest. Off the net, but I don't think he would have missed either way.
1-7-2. Side out.
Win picked up right before Onsens hit that third. I think that kept the ball down into the net.
Second serve.
I don't think Tina's too interested in getting into many dink battles with her condition, so she let that ball bounce and fired it, and
7-1-2.
Paid off.
Yeah.
The shock factor was real on that one. I don't think anyone was expecting that.
Side out.
And the ATP is there, and it's executed well, but the call is wide before she even hit it.
1-7-1. Second serve.
It is difficult. So
1-7-2.
both these ladies, like we talked about, are known for their slice dinks off the bounce. And it is difficult to slice on the slice. So they're used to slicing off of a topspin, which causes a little bit of a different look. Ball stays in.
What a point from all four players, and finished by Georgia Johnson. Everyone looked so nonchalant in that rally. You had lobs from Tina Pisnik. You had some great gets from the Flash. All in the wind. Pisnik going for the around the post. Misfires. Dallas within 3 of closing this one out.
8-1-1.
There's Eric Onsens.
Second serve.
That one stays a little high from J-Dub.
8-1-2. I'll recall. 8-1-2.
Through the middle goes J-Dub.
Point.
Nine 1.
9-1-2. Point.
Now everything going the way of the Flash. Game and match point.
10-1-2. Side out.
Texas gets the ball back with a mountain to climb up.
1-10-1. Second serve.
Ranchers looking to fight their way back into this one. Just nothing really doing.
1-10-2. Side out.
Tina Pisnik trying to bully the ball to go over the net verbally.
and then demonstrates to the ball how to get over the net.
10-1-1.
We've all been there.
Where we're covering all of the different education styles here on Championship Court from Tina Pisnik. And that one is long from
Point game match,
Onsens.
11-1.
And JW and Georgia Johnson close this one out for the Dallas Flash, 11-1. Of course, an injured performance there from Tina Pisnik. Hope she is okay for the rest of the weekend, especially going into Worlds next week. But a 3-0 sweep for the hometown favorites, Dallas Flash. We will talk. And the Dallas Flash triumphant once again on their home court. A 3-0 sweep over the Texas Rangers. And we've got two members of the Dallas Flash, Tyra Black and Augie Ga, hanging out with us courtside. Augie, I will start with you. Well played down there. It was a tight men's doubles match against Eric and Wyatt. What was ultimately the key that you felt helped you guys achieve that win there and close it out towards the end?
Yeah, for sure. A super tight match against Wyatt and Eric. They played awesome, so props to them. For us, it was a matter of kind of weathering the storm. They scored a lot of their points and runs, and so we had to kind of block their heavy drives and attacks there, as well as maintaining our aggression as well. So that's what got us the win.
And Tyra, you guys went down a little bit early in the women's match and then ended up coming back. Was there a strategic change, or was it just keep doing what we're doing to find a win?
I think it was a little bit of strategy, a little bit of just getting pumped up. I feel like we really got going, and me and Georgia just always trust each other on the court. So I knew we could do it no matter what the score was, so we just kept fighting.
And Augie, it is Halloween, so happy Halloween, by the way. You know, your nickname in Major League Pickleball has been Gladiator, so I mean, can we not even get a helmet or like a sword or something? What's going on, man? Come on.
Yeah, I kind of dropped the ball there, but we were talking on the bench. We think a funny one would be to be Mark Moulton for Halloween.
Oh, yes.
So we got to bring a towel around, be chewing it, have the cool Nikes on. But yeah, happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween.
I think that would be awesome. I think you guys should do that tomorrow. But you know, no costume, but certainly got all the tricks out there on the court. Give it up for Tyra Black and Augie Ga. Dallas Flash 2-0 on Friday. And we have one more match for you on this Friday. Spooky afternoon. Columbus taking on